Sup YouTube Nation, this is Ncaa 24/7 here, playing my first ranked game. I am the University of Central Florida, my school team. I decided to try them out in the game, and I will tell you they are complete trash, man. But it's good because I'm facing an equally trash team in Kentucky. So he has Kentucky, I have University of Central Florida, and this game is a shootout. My first ranked game after I took to the lab, got a little scheme going. So this is my first ranked game, and I get a lot of questions with people asking, is NCAA worth the money? Is it worth the money? Is it worth the money? And I have to tell you, I think it is worth the money just because the game is very, very fun. I mean, I have complete fun playing this game, and that is not to say that it doesn't have its flaws. I mean, it definitely has its flaws, but at the same time, this game, I mean, it's very, very fun. I have a lot of fun playing this game. They have a new cutback feature with the left stick. And with the right stick, they added new juke, so you can do like a left and right. Like the juking and the movement in this game feels really, really tight, and it's really, really good to use. You can break a lot of semi-decent long runs. That actually brings me to a major flaw in the game, which is the dive tackle. The dive tackle has a radius of about 10 yards. I really wish I was exaggerating, but long runs in this game are basically non-existent. I mean, the long runs, I wish they had long runs, but no, man. Long runs are crazy. They rarely happen in this game. You can always just dive and clip somebody up. It's really, really flawed, and they really need to fix it, but I know they won't, so I'm not gonna sit here and wait for a patch or wait for something like that. And then that brings us to our second flaw, which is the broken tackles and the jukes. Yes, it is great to have a cutback option, all that stuff, but it makes the defense act stupid. I'm thinking, yo, I understand that was a good juke, but that doesn't mean you had to juke my whole team. I mean, I've had instances where literally my whole team have gotten juked by 2 moves. I'm thinking, if that dude's Reggie Bush, I would have heard of him by now. I mean, the heck, you should have random people putting on flashy moves. I'm thinking that's not even possible. And then the third thing that I really like, I mean, I will say it straight to you. This game, it's very fun, but it has its flaws. Another great feature that they added is the throw and the run. As you saw on that last drive, that last throw, you can throw and the run flawlessly. The throw and the run is very, very good this year, and you can throw while being chased by linemen. I actually like that feature. And there you saw the dive tackle, and it gets crazier than that. I would tell you, the more NCAA gameplay you watch, the more fake dive tackles you will see. It really gets crazier from there on out, and I actually like this game just because they actually added this new feature called the chew clock feature. That's what I like to call it. It's basically, I'm not sure if it's new. I honestly do not know. This is my first NCAA game since '06, so I don't know if it's new. I don't know if it's like a really old feature. People like, well, that feature was in NCAA 10, so I don't know. But with this year's game, they have this thing called a adjustment. Look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. That man juked my entire team with like 2 moves. He did like a juke and a spin. That type of stuff is just crazy. I don't know why they think that's realistic. And there you saw the broken tackles. That's a major problem too. The broken tackles in this game are overpowered. Not even the broken tackle, the stiff arm. When EA has a key feature, please, like, look at this stiff arm. Like, it's just crazy. The stiff arm in this game, look at me dragging him 10 yards. The stiff arm is very overpowered, and you haven't even seen the worst yet. The stiff arms are crazy. The broken tackles are crazy. But at the same time, hit sticks are a lot more common, but they don't force fumbles. I've literally knocked people off their feet, and they just do not fumble the ball. So it's really, it has a lot of balance, honestly, this year because the strip does work. The strip button is back, and I have forced a lot of fumbles while stripping, but hit sticking, I have not forced one fumble threw a hit stick. Look at this, 4th and 6. I throw a strike to my tight end. He misses. He tries to dive. He doesn't clip me up that time. We score right before the half. Big touchdown play right there, man. And now we're up 28-21. I honestly did not want to lose my first ranked game because that would be kind of, I mean, not embarrassing, but you always want to start out with a bang. And right there, I throw a pick. But please do not be fooled. The more you watch NCAA, you will see drop picks are a major problem in this year's game. The drop picks and the using is very, very hard also. For you people that wanted ball hawk out of the game, people say ball hawk's in the game, but I never see it work because getting animations while using is very, very tough. You can be in a spot and they just, I mean, as you saw right there, the drop picks, man, the drop picks are really, really crazy. And this dude just running wildcat on me, just scoring on me. Now I'm down 35-28. So it does, I mean, NCAA, no matter what somebody says, you cannot say the game is not fun. And one more thing is the defense, as I have been saying, with the broken tackles, with the drop picks, with the, I mean, it has its problems, but defense, you can stop people. A lot of people say you can't. People just do not have defense yet, and you really have to choose a team that can catch picks. UCF and Kentucky, they are not the teams you want if you want to stop somebody or catch picks, especially Oregon. Yes, they have a man, I honestly don't know if it's Oregon or Oregon. I say Oregon, tomato. I don't know anyone who says tomato, but anyway, Oregon, they have a 9-9 offense, but their defense is not good at all. They drop a lot of picks, a lot of missed tackles, so you really have to find a team that can catch picks. And no, it is not based off of ratings. It's just based off of respect. I mean, some teams just do not respect themselves. Look at that big drop. We needed that stop. It wasn't really a stop, but he dropped the ball. So I'm going to chalk it up as a stop. So honestly, with the flaws and with the new features, I honestly think it is worth the money. But that it's just because of the fun factor. I have a lot of fun playing this game. Yes, playing some defense is hard. Yes, the broken tackles like that. Yes, the drop picks. But it's all about working around it. I have started to use Ohio State, and the drop picks have decreased tremendously. I mean, I catch a lot of picks now that I have Ohio State, and we tackle a lot better. And at the same time, though, like, look at that. That's just crazy. I mean, that dude literally just threw me off with the stiff arm. I try to dive. I don't get any animation. So he goes for a big play. But that's honestly all it is. I basically just told you the positives and the negatives with the game, so it's really up to you. But I'm not one of those people that just say, oh, you drop a lot of picks, it ain't worth the money, because I mean, every game has its flaws and every game has its positive. So this game, I think, is more positive than negative. And you cannot deny anything. You can cry about the game. People crying about nanos. Man, well, what about the nano blitz? Like, I posted this tip. People was talking about the shotgun version is better. I'm like, you only saw part 1 of the scheme. What are you talking about, bruh? Like, you really think that someone should go to nano me out of that formation? Like, man, I have a scheme for a reason. It's just obviously not that one play. The main people complaining about nanos are people in 5 wide and not blocking anybody. You can pick up nanos every year. People, you can stay in single back every year. People kill me with all the A-gap nanos. Nobody is worried about an A-gap nano. I keep trying to tell people. I mean, people are just crazy, but it's honestly up to you. If anyone says this game is not fun, then, I mean, maybe they don't know what fun is, because I have a lot of fun playing this game. But at the same time, this game makes me madder than any other game. This game makes me very heated at times, but it's worth it. Look at that broken tackle. I mean, that's just part of the flaws, I will tell you. But at the same time, he has Kentucky. I mean, do you really expect them to make tackles? Do you even know that they have a football team? So you just have to assess the ins and outs, and you just, I mean, you have to make your own choice at the end of the day. But I think that is worth the money. And let's see if we can wrap up this game. 4th and 10. If we get to stop here, we win the game. Do we get to stop? Nah, he picks it up. And with NCAA, the clock stops for every first down. So honestly, he's still in the game, mossing me with snags like that, just crazy snags. But now the game is over. He will try the onside kick, does not get it back. So I get my first ranked win, starting out 1-0, positive sign. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game and look forward for more tips and gameplays in the future, man. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.